How I learned about Pasa, David Eason, believe it or not, told me about Pasa, and I had to come to the conference. And I came to the conference, and I met a young lady by the name of Heather House and Lauren, and they both told me that there's something here in regards to connecting with local farms. And one of the initiatives that I was working on with Eaton Park was to bring more local food into our restaurants. And I had an opportunity to exhibit here at the Pasa conference on the 13th Pasa conference. And it was my way of really trying to find local farms, and hence I did. My relationship with Pasa has certainly blossomed over the course of I guess we're on 10 years now, 8 years of really working with them. And I'm going to go back to that first time that I was an exhibitor, and I had a booth set up at the conference, and I had a big sign behind me saying that I'm looking for local food for Eaton Park. And I had more people come up to me and say that Eaton Park doesn't source local food. And I said, well, I'm here to change that. I'm really working on having that as a change. And I met a young man, or not even a young man, a gentleman by the name of Aaron Schwartz. And Aaron's an Amish individual that lives in Sligo, and a very close friend. But at that point in time, he was very hesitant about working with me. And I said to Aaron, Aaron, let's meet and let's at least have some discussion on what we can do together. And he, after the Pasa conference, and this was in 2002, he reached out to me, and I said, let's meet, let's have a meeting, and let's discuss where you're at. And Aaron said to me, Jamie, I can't make ends meet. I'm probably going to go out of business and not farm any longer, because I'm getting tired of making 25 cents or 75 cents for a case of cucumbers. And I can't survive with that. I can't feed my family. And one of the things that I said to him is that if you grow it, I'll buy it. That year, I bought everything that he grew and brought it into our restaurants and featured it on our menus. And from that point forward, I had an instant friend, and a friend that I look up to, and I think that he looks up to me as well. And we continue to have dialogue about specific things that he's working on with his business. Aaron's now, he's got his own loading dock. He's got an area that he can store his vegetables. He's got his own, he started Clarion River Organics, him and two other gentlemen, and they're doing unbelievable things. That's where it started. And then from that point forward, word travels, and he was certainly a spokesperson for us, or myself, in regards to how I treated local buyers or local growers. And one of the things that I learned from Pasa is be true to the word of what you're going to do, and you'll always get something in return. So it's blossomed to the point where I found now I'm purchasing over $20 million of local food. I can't say it's all Pasa farmers that I'm working with, but we have a large commitment to local.